Hey friends, welcome back to Embracing the Empress Power Within. My name is Amy and I am so grateful that you stopped by. Spirit has a message for you today and I am honored to bring you this message. Now this is going to be a different type of message. This is going to be significant around animal totems, animals in nature. Maybe you're seeing a dog a lot. Some of the signifiers that I am going to be, that I do have channeled messages for, so you'll know if this reading is for you. If a dog is significant, dragonflies, turkeys, eagles, owl, and the dove. Now, each one of these cards, Spirit has given me a different channeled message. So I will not be using the book. This is going to be strictly guided by my intuition and my spirit guides of the highest white light. So let's get started. Let's dive in. If this is your first time here, welcome. If you are returning, thank you so much for your love and support. I truly, truly appreciate you. Now, if you are new to this channel, you may see that my readings are not on a schedule, and there is a reason for that. I am not I'm trying to co-create with you and Spirit. We all have free will. We are to live in the real world outside of YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. We have a mission, a calling, and a purpose. It's nice to be able to get confirmation through Spirit, through other readers, through other intuitives, but we shouldn't live our life in front of the screen. It is simply a distraction to our manifestation and to living our best life. When we get too much information, then we muddy up the waters. So make sure that you are mindful of about what you are putting in, who you're connecting your energy to, and what they're connecting their energy to as well, right? Okay, so here are some other signifiers that could be very significant that this message is for you. If you're seeing 1222, 1234, 711, 1224, 743, 547, and 555. But actually I have 55 written down, so 55 or 555. This is just Spirit saying, hey, we hear you. We're here with you. We are guiding you. We've not gone anywhere, okay? Also, I was getting the name George, Gregorian, Felicia, Harold, Jerry, Jake, oops, sorry about that, Sheila, Katie, Brad, Josh, Carter, and Caitlin. There also could be something significant about the foods broccoli, tuna, and I think it's called a sea berry, okay? So let's jump into this meeting, Yes, here we are. We're meeting together. We're meeting with Spirit. Let's jump into this meeting with no further ado. So the first message is going to be for those of you that resonate with the dog spirit, okay? This is a number 19. Go ahead, and I want you to kind of just take in this picture of this dog spirit. What draws your eye? Look at his third eye. Definitely where my eyes went. Also, he's got on like this festive necklace. It reminds me of those necklaces at Christmas time that kind of light up. I just heard I am special. So today, when I was meditating before this reading, Spirit really gave me this message of giving appreciation to our pets, our cats, our dogs. They really are the energy cleanser of our household. They really do. I'm hearing HEPA filter. They're like the HEPA filter to our soul. If you are an empath, which if you're on this channel, you're definitely an empath. Animals, when we pet them, when we love them, they take away all that excess energy, that anxiety, that they help to ground us, to calm us. They dispose and transmute. I don't want to say dispose. They transmute the energy that's raging inside of us. Have you ever noticed that you're sad and your animal will come over and just love on you? They're trying to transmute that energy, right? And they don't get enough appreciation. They don't get recognized enough for that. And there is a channeled message here. This dog spirit says, be loyal to what you love. Okay? Be loyal to what you love. And that really does go hand in hand. I didn't decide to use the animal totem cards until after I really channeled this message. And then Spirit, I intuitively read cards, but it's just a place of focus. Cards are just a tool. They're just a focus tool. Crystals are just a focus tool for the alchemy inside you, for the magic inside of you. So Spirit said to pull these cards. And so I pulled a card and, for each and every channeled message here. So for the dog spirit, what Spirit is wanting you to know is that loyalty is summoning you. Okay. So you could struggle with people not being loyal to you, or you may have a wound around trust. So right now it's a really heightened, is what I'm hearing, a heightened time to dive in between the lines of where loyalty lies in your life, or where there's a lack of loyalty, and really heal that. I'm seeing somebody sewing up a wound. So this could be asking you to circle back to some type of abandonment issue, to feel grounded in what you do see intuitively, trusting your third eye here. There's my little guy, my protector, right? If you're really, and this was kind of my personal message, but I'm going to share it with you. My sister has cats. She really likes cats, and cats are they're hunters, right? They're low to the ground. They're seeking out their prey. They have fantastic eyesight, so they're really chasing away and keeping your path clean, is what I want to say. They're transmuting the energy for your movement, whereas a dog is on alert. They are protecting your property. They are protecting you. They are protecting your family. They're like your little four-legged angel or three-legged angel for some of you if you have a three-legged pet here, but they're like your protector of your boundaries, right? So there's something very significant. Some of you may be losing a pet here, or having to put a pet down. Some of you, maybe you're getting a new puppy, but there's something very sacred about your pet that Spirit wants you to recognize and give honor to. And the advice here is to stay close to those who have stayed close to you. So recognizing who your ride or die is. Okay, that's what the dog spirit's asking you to do. Give reverence to those who have stayed loyal to you through thick and thin, who've loved you and honored you and been there by your side. They don't care what your breath is in the morning. They don't care what you're going through. They just want to be next to you. So give honor and a gratitude for and to those people. All right. So that is your message for the dog spirit. You're more than welcome to listen to the rest of the channeled messages, but that is the end of that. I feel that message is complete. Spirit's correcting me. No, it's not. I wanted to see why this was important, what you needed to know about this. Why is this important? So this message is not complete. Just kidding. So let's keep going. Sorry about that. Okay, so why do they need to know this message about loyalty, Spirit? What is going on for those that resonate with the dog spirit? Fogged in, go slow, take time. Maybe some of you are really concerned about where you're placing your loyalty, or maybe somebody's trying to pledge their loyalty to you and you're not feeling like you have clarity. You're feeling fogged in about this. I feel like there's too many cooks in the kitchen, whatever that means to you. That's just what I'm hearing. And there's something here about speaking your truth, using your throat chakra here. Take your time to make this decision. Take your time before you're pledging your loyalty or accepting some type of commitment here. This, I'm seeing like the Seven of Cups. You could have definitely a lot of confusion, a lot of choices. Something about going the distance here, but you have to do what aligns with your truth. Let's see. What else, Spirit? What other deck do you want me to use here? What else? Let's get some more clarity on this. Get one of these. What else do they need to know about this fogged in spirit? So you're wanting to move forward. Maybe some of you are wanting to leave something behind, but you're feeling loyal to a job, to a person, to a commitment. But you don't feel like you can have that there's clarity here, or that you're making, like I'm seeing somebody trying to cut through the fog with a knife. So it's like no matter what you try, it's just time to move on. I'm hearing soggy, something soggy. We're only going to take jumpers here. King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yeah, this is very much speaking your truth. The King of Swords tells it like it is, matter of fact. Sometimes it's very abrasive. But you know, the thing that people don't understand about this air energy, about the King of Swords, when they say they're the Ice Queen, the Ice King, it's very hard for a Gemini, because we do have so many thoughts, so much intuition, so much clarity at times. So it's like ripping a Band-Aid off. We just say it. There's no other way. Why skirt around the issue? Why sugarcoat it? Here's what it is. I'm going to tell you my truth. And sometimes it's not comfortable. So it comes off as icy, but it's just a mechanism for being able to, and this is sometimes when our emotional intelligence around an area isn't fully developed, or maybe it's wounded in some ways. It's just better to just say it, right? To get it off our chest, just put it out there. So there's something here where you're trying to be very assertive. You're trying to speak your truth. You're ready to defend this truth. You feel very grounded in your truth. And now you're ready to make this forward movement. This definitely has a lot of emotions involved in it. I feel like this is a saying goodbye. I feel like this has been coming for quite some time, a walking away from something. Here we have, oh yeah, the Six of Cups. Look at, I just said that, the Six of Swords. Yeah, you're moving away from, you're moving into calmer waters here. You could have children with this person. This could even be leaving, you know, maybe your children are moving away, going to college here. There's definitely some nostalgia, remembering the good times, and we have the World card. So you're closing something out here, and Spirit's nudging you to remember the good times. There's something about festivities, and just because somebody moves away, their loyalty is not going to change. This is somebody that is, I'm hearing your better half or your other half here. So it's like this person is still going to have a feather. I've never used this term. They're going to have a feather. They'll always have a feather in their hat for you. I don't know what that means. But this is the completion here. The dog spirit is number 19. That's a 10. This is the end here. This is a completion of this particular cycle. That doesn't mean that this person's gone forever. It just means that the cycle between you and this other thing has come to an end. And we message from our ancestors here. We have Stag, Trust and Thrive. You are grown now. It's like you've developed your own intuition. You've come into maturity here. You definitely are at a place where you listen to the silence. You can read the silence. You're moving in silence. You're trusting spirit. You're on high alert. There's growth within your life. You're manifesting from your heart center. Look at this heart energy. Just so much growth. Yeah, so this is an opportunity for you to really move forward. There's going to be a lot of growth in this. I just feel like something's moving on. Someone's moving on. Somebody's closing something out here. And it's a time for you to trust and thrive in your own energy, trusting that heart energy. Having that, I feel like your heart chakra's been healed here, or it will be healing as you speak your truth and take this step forward, make this movement away from something, maybe something of the past that's held you still, that's prevented you from closing out this cycle here. The message on this card was go slow, take time. So maybe you've been really planning for this. Maybe this has been building for quite some time. But it's time for you to definitely go to the next level, to ascend here, to take that loyalty. And for some of you, that's what's healed your heart here. You've transmuted that into this loyalty has been healing to you. It's brought you into a place of emotional intelligence, maturity, of emotional, mental maturity. Therefore, giving you a way to move forward, to be, I'm like seeing a slingshot, like you're being propelled forward because you have matured and healed. And you know now what to leave behind, but to carry with you that beautiful energy of loyalty. Okay. I hope this makes sense. And I hope this helped somebody here. So I'm going to pause, clean this up, and then we're going to go to the Dragonfly spirit. Okay, so for the Dragonfly spirit, number 22, this is definitely a master number. I'm getting very strongly Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here. This little dragonfly is wearing this cute little crown, highlighting that crown chakra here. Definitely a lot of emphasis on the sacral chakra, where we create from, our water chakra. You could be dehydrated is actually what I'm hearing. Spirit could be asking you to drink more water here. But there's an energy of truth and growth all around you. I'm also seeing those what are those little, you blow on them, and they're really weeds, but kids use them to make a wish, right? I can't remember what those are called, and I'm from the Midwest. But I'm seeing those. So it's like Spirit's asking you to make a wish here. And the message on this card is truth transcends illusion, okay? Now, the channeled message that I got for the Dragonfly spirit is this is a passed on loved one. They're watching over you, and they are asking you to be strategic at this time. You may be getting a call, or your calling is calling you. Okay, you may be getting a call. So if you're looking for a job, a change in career, I'm hearing a change in scenery, you may be getting a call here. And I feel like with the number 22, you are somebody that's really worked hard. You've been through a lot. I'm seeing like cow manure up to your knees. So you've walked a lot of shit. You've been through a lot of stuff. And you've worked hard to bring your life into balance. And I'm talking about the mental, the emotional, and the physical. It's not just one or the other. You have had to, I'm seeing a house flipped upside down. So it's like a tower. You've been through a tower moment. You've transmuted, transcended, rebuilt, reacquainted yourself with you. So you're building your foundation on a steady surface here. And this has taken time, and this has been deep, deep, deep soul work. This is deep rebuilding of you. And this is giving you strength, power, credit. You have done this without the assistance of anybody. This is you being strategic. So a couple of weeks ago, my son-in-law was sharing with me that dragonflies actually study the patterns of their prey. So the mosquitoes on the water. They study the patterns, and then they mimic the same pattern of their prey. So they fly in the exact same pattern of their prey. So that makes them, to watch them is beautiful. To see them flying above the water, it's like magic. It's amazing. It looks like just this beautiful dance that they're doing, but they're being strategic. Okay, so somebody could not be understanding what you're doing at this time, but you're being strategic. You're moving in a way that people that don't know you or from the outside don't understand. But you, my friend, are listening to spirit. You are listening to the invisible light codes, is what I'm hearing, the invisible path, the light that's drawing you forward onto your destined path here. And your passed on loved one is nudging you forward. It's like they're going, come on, come on, come on. You know, when you help a baby walk and they're walking really good, but you still need to steady them with just one finger. That's you right now. And I see you building up strength. So, okay, you're not a baby. Spirit's correcting me. You are a full-grown, running a marathon, running a sprint, but not technically racing against somebody, right? But you're a full-grown, mature person now. You've done the work. You've got into balance. You are a master manifester, a co-creator here. Okay, so your loved one is saying that you may be getting a call, or your calling is calling you. Stay steady. Stay steady. So whatever you're doing, keep doing it. I'm hearing the words 10-4. You're soaring high. This could be relevant to a pilot. This could be relevant to somebody in the military. And this could be relevant to somebody who experienced G's, right? Pilots experience 5 G's, all these different G's. I don't really know much about it, but that's what Spirit gave me, is like, and now I'm hearing, and I don't know this. So when pilots go high enough, right, into the altitude and they hit a certain G, they lose consciousness for a few minutes, right? And then, of course, they wake back up. I would assume, obviously. They're not just up there sleep flying. But anyway, so it's like, there's something in your life that it was such a hard moment to get to where you're at, to ascend so high. It was almost like the elevation, the burden was so heavy. It was more than you could carry. Maybe some of you felt like you had to black out, disconnect from your body to get through it, to survive it, which is a coping mechanism of trauma. So there is some trauma here. And I keep hearing executive function. There could be something healing within your executive function of the brain. Some of you may have some type of traumatic brain injury that's been very difficult for you to rebuild your life here because it's affected your executive function. So I'm not a doctor, but there's also something that Spirit wants you to look into, some holistic alternative some type form of healing or coping or making healthy the executive function. I'm seeing crossword puzzles, word searches, Sudoku, puzzles in general, right? And I'm hearing that scavenger hunt. Something's been a scavenger hunt to find the answers. And your passed on loved one is helping you find the answers here, leading you in the correct direction. I'm seeing somebody walk into like this clinic that they maybe didn't know existed here, or getting an opening. I'm hearing getting an opening, a cancellation here. Somebody's been praying for some type of opening at a clinic. That's going to come forward here. Okay, so let's see. Why do we need to know this? For those that resonated with the Dragonfly spirit, why do we need to know this? What do they need to know? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, we have 2. Uncovering treasure beneath the surface lies great bounty and grounding. Go deep, explore your roots. Okay, so this says truth transcends illusions. And this message is all about being strategic and finding balance, rebuilding here. So I feel like you have gone deep. You have explored your roots. You've changed the narrative here. Maybe you had some type of toxic family upbringing and you've really made right that wrong narrative, you're healing you. You're moving through your heart energy. You're delving into those emotions. And again, we have that creative energy of the sacral chakra here. You're definitely healing your water chakra, your creativity, getting in touch with you again, loving you again, speaking your truth, knowing your truth, rewriting your truth here. So it's important going forward for you to be grounding yourself and giving gratitude back to Mother Nature. Here's your loved one right here. That bird on that branch there. They're always with you, protecting you, whispering in your ear, supporting you, guiding you. Okay? That's your loved one. You could live by water. You could resonate with water. In the beginning of this message, I said that I did feel Gemini, Libra, Aquarius could resonate. This is for anybody, but I really felt a lot of air energy, right, with the dragonfly here. So this is all about your crown chakra, your intuitive, because again, this dragonfly has this crown, and in this picture, she's wearing this, I'm hearing some of you may need to protect your crown around certain people who don't have trust or faith or speak negatively against psychics or intuition or stepping outside a certain box here. And though you have tough skin, it's like Spirit's asking you to protect your greatest asset, which is your intuition, which is your mind here. Or this could be, again, I'm hearing that executive function, something around your executive function. You could get headaches. There could be some type of band of pressure around this top of your head here. And Spirit's saying you need to speak your truth when that happens. When you feel that band of pressure, journal, get it out, speak your truth in some way. Because beneath the surface, you're uncovering the treasure of you. Okay, beneath the surface lies great bounty. There's treasure, there's jewels inside of you. And here we have purple for that crown chakra. We've got the green for the heart energy. And I guess that's another purple. I'm not really sure. Maybe that's a red for stability, right? Your root chakra here. Yes, your root chakra, because you're rebuilding yourself. You're rebuilding your foundation. So it's important for you to speak your truth at all times and to know that the path that you're on is exactly where you need to be. Trust your intuition. Trust your truth here. Let's get a couple tarot cards and continue. Like maybe you need to be grounding. I'm sure you have been grounding. I just feel like Spirit's reminding you to continue to ground into Mother Gaia, to continue to give thanks and gratitude to Mother Earth, to go out into nature, to go out into the woods, to create, to slay, to be creative, to slay new dragons, right? I feel like some of you are working on a big project or you want to begin a new project here, but you feel like it's a big undertaking. And Spirit's saying there is treasure within that project, within that undertaking. Yeah, here we have a Page of Cups. So this is a message coming forward, something emotional here. This is you rebuilding yourself. I feel like you've really had to rebuild. There could have been inner child trauma or drama or abandonment here. And so it's like well, first of all, there could be some type of surprise issue maybe surfacing itself here. And I feel like you're able to just transmute that right away. Like you're slaying these dragons, right? You're healing yourself. But also it's like, yeah, this was something to do with emotions here. See, the water's very choppy. So there was something, and in this card, after we've grounded, it's like we're calm and the water's calm here. So there's something that you've definitely slayed is what I want to say from childhood or an inner child insecurity or wound here. And this is also like a surprise in love, right? You could get like some type of surprise coming forward as you're cleaning your cup, as you're shining your cup, as you're refilling your cup with what you want to say, what your truth is. And I feel like there was a lot of anxiety over breaking some type of generational curse here from childhood, generational lie. Let's get another one. Look, the wheel, yes, you've done the work here. Things are changing for you. There's a blessing, a reward coming in, a new cycle. Because you've done the work to go beneath the surface, to explore your roots, to really take your truth and transcend whatever your situation was. Okay, we have 2 coming out. Oh, wow, could be around money too, because we have the 8 of Pentacles. You're a master at whatever this is. Maybe this is what you want to pursue. I said that big undertaking. Maybe you want to start a new entrepreneurial project here. Maybe you want to start a new business where you're using your spiritual gifts. And Spirit is saying this is going to be very successful. 9 of Pentacles. Wow, this is getting your wish again. I've said that twice in this reading. It's making a wish, getting your wish here. Being successful, feeling grounded, being in this beautiful energy of receiving, of knowing your worth. Yeah, I feel like some of you need to get barefoot outside. Some of you need to definitely take a walk outside. Some of you are using your gifts to start a new business that has to do with something outside, nature work, nature trails, nature guided nature, something here. Working, planting flowers, landscaping, landscape design, landscape architect. I'm building furniture for outdoor living, building beautiful spaces, meditation spaces. I'm seeing a teepee. Somebody builds beautiful teepee spaces. So it's like you have these beautiful ideas that you're inspired by with nature, getting outside, grounding, you're very creative. Yeah, this is beautiful. So you definitely have a lot of success coming in. Pentacles, a lot of pentacles coming in. And so that's why it's important to recognize your own power and the gifts and the talents and the treasure that you have that lies beneath the surface. Once you're grounded, once your nervous system is calm, right? When you're able to calm your nervous system and listen to it. And sometimes we can't calm our nervous system in the city under the lights with the light pollution, noise pollution, period. So it's like finding this beautiful place or making this beautiful place where you're able to slay these dragons, these doubts, these insecurities that were put into you during childhood. All right. So that's the end of that cycle. And we're moving into this cycle of confidence in what we do, of knowing our worth, of knowing our gifts, our talents, our abilities here. And that's a beautiful new beginning for you, full of success and full of abundance, not only in 3D, but in the emotional body, feeling successful, in our heart center, feeling gratitude and love. And in return, we're able to manifest the life of our dreams. Okay? Don't forget to hit that like button if you're enjoying this reading. So this is beautiful energy of knowing oneself, of knowing that the universe has your back, of coming into balance, of knowing how powerful you are and moving in the direction of your gifts and talents, of what lights you up, of what your passions are, of squashing and slaying the dragons of the past, of those lies from childhood that were trying to keep us emotionally charged. We've let that go, and we're moving with integrity and intention towards a new cycle of abundance. Beautiful reading. So let's move on to the turkey spirit. I'm going to pause the video and be right back. Oh, no, don't go anywhere. We're going to get a message from your ancestors. Let's get a message from the ancestors. I did the same thing for the first group, the dog spirit. Sorry about that. Okay, here we go. Shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gifts. Stop it. Yes, that's exactly what I just said. Thank you, Spirit, for confirming. It's time to shapeshift something within your life, and you're doing exactly that, whether it be shapeshifting this narrative from childhood, shapeshifting yourself into something completely different in this new cycle, because it's time to unveil your gifts to the world. And like I said earlier, you are co-creating this beautiful life with Spirit. You're healing and working and transmuting from the heart. And that is where we manifest from. I'm feeling like for some of you, the snake could be very important, and so could the eagle. You're very powerful, for those of you that resonated with the dragonfly. Well, we're all powerful, but you're really tapping into your power on an authentic level at this time. I love this for you. I'm so happy that Spirit brought this message forward to you, and I know it'll find you. So let's move on to the next message, which will be the turkey spirit.